So look, bro. Happy Yon Day. Another 60 days in. 10,000 likes, man. Consistent Ghost is back, and I mean back. And especially when it comes to the winter. Y'all know how, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, we finna get straight to it, because y'all see I just dropped one yesterday. Just me keeping my word, man. Let's go.
Oh. Here, the rest of the day.
Kevin keeps telling me about this notorious officer. Enforces the rules pretty hard.
Stop off the empty bunk into the bins. All the stuff in the window, gotta come down.
Clean that up. What? Because he will get on your because in the rule book it says you can't have that.
The only thing about COs, bro. The only thing about COs, it's a good and a bad thing, because, of course, like he said in their book, their little pamphlet, their rules, they got shit to follow, right? You ain't supposed to have this. It's supposed to be 4 inches apart. It's supposed to be 12 inches apart. It's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? The good thing and the bad thing about it is you got some COs that don't care about it, which is the good thing. And the bad part is you got some that care. And the ones that care really trip on the petty shit, like the real petty stuff, just to make your life in jail jailable. Like, bro, you in jail, so I gotta be strict. You in jail, so I'm gonna be strict. You gotta live with this type. You know what I'm saying? And them thought, that's how COs become liked and unliked, based off of that alone. If you're a little laxed or not. You know what I'm saying?
So this officer's working our unit, and he's immediately shaking doors in the morning and telling people to take things out of their windows.
When you stand up at the door like that, it makes me wonder what you're trying to hide.
You can open the door if you want to come in.
Right.
Of course I can, but it makes me wonder what you're trying to hide. What's this on the bed?
It's been on there since I moved it here.
Okay, but it's a fire hazard.
Okay, y'all should have removed it before he moved it
so I
there.
can't let you keep it there.
Fire that fat sucker to retire, dude.
I'm not upset because the guy's enforcing the rules. I don't care. Wasn't the enforcement of the rules that upset me.
Dude's a liability. He's a piece of
I don't feel like he's appropriate. I feel like he's a bully.
Well, he's gonna get his day of reckoning. That's for damn sure. So you can't just look people like this and not have some sort of karma in your life.
exactly right.
Talking about.
All out the empty buckets, one of the bins.
It made me feel like I had to do something about it.
You make sure you're not even with somebody yourself.
So, you know what? I'm gonna file a grievance against Officer.
We get the pictures off.
You file a grievance, then what, bro? Then what? You're not a real inmate, fool. They can't do nothing. When you file a grievance, it's a follow-up on it, right? The CO know they 60 days in, but the ward know they 60 days in, but the COs don't. So what happens during your follow-up? And when you leave, do the grievance get thrown out because you wasn't really like an inmate, so whatever disciplinary action that was going on towards the CO, that don't happen no more, like that get thrown out as well? So did y'all play like fake put him on punishment until you leave and then he get to go back to his regularly scheduled programming? Like, how do this work, bro? You can't file a grievance. You not a real inmate. You only mad because the fool up in there mad and you don't want him to stay mad so he don't beat you up. That's why you feel like you gotta do something about it. I know a buster when I see one.
Not allowed to put anything in your window or on your wall.
Oh. So one night, we get an unexpected officer who we have never had before. He shifted the entire atmosphere.
Oh, he over there on both sides?
Don't come in here and like all of a sudden want to call shots. It's like, get away. Don't come in here and try to flex. God forbid an inmate have 2 pieces of joy.
Look, they got theirs in their window too. All the COs over there, they ain't really tripping on small shit. It's bro. You know what I'm saying? It's that fool.
No, it has to be just like hell.
So Melinda and I put up some scriptures and we put up some quotes. So I take that down for him as he's instructed. And then it's rec time.
Can you unlock our door? Open my door. Can you ask him to block my door?
Watch him power trip and not open the door for a reason.
All the stuff I said take out your window, you didn't.
I took it out the window.
That goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. That goes back to exactly what I was saying in the beginning. When no girl was weaving the towel around her head, right? I think that was the last episode. But anyway, COs treat female inmates the way they wouldn't treat male inmates. They do. Bro had all that on his vent. He had all that in his window. Well, just take it down. You standing right there like you don't want to come in. Well, open the door, come in then. That's what he told him. He ain't do nothing. But since she had that one thing, bro felt like he can bully her and not let her out of her cell during rec time. They treat females up in there like they wouldn't treat male inmates, I promise you. It ain't no fear there. Even though he act like it ain't no fear by bossing him around up in the male prisons, he know one of them could end up snapping and shank this fool, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no female inmate shanking no all. They know that, bro. He bullying her.
That's out the window?
It's the leg.
It's not the door won't open.
What?
So now the door will open.
I mean, I did what he said.
We get one guard for one night, and he came in hot.
I'm about to lose it on him.
Me and my cellie are locked down now, and he doesn't tell you for how long.
Look at the shock on everyone's face. I have significant purpose here. But Nina's behavior could ruin it for all of us. Because she's so flippant about why she's here in this process. Which makes her a weak link.
When I tell you things are about to change, oh, brace yourself.
I truly did not believe that my water bottles lined up on the ledge of the window would be an issue.
General handbook. It just says you can't put photos on the windowsill.
You will never know how angry you can feel until the very last little bit of what you have is taken from you.
When I tell you I will make sure he's leveled out, you have my word.
Everybody say that. You ain't gonna
And
make
so
sure.
I stand in the doorway and I stare at him and I try my hardest to make as much eye contact as I can and let him know I'm just not gonna lay down and take it.
I don't know who he thinks he is, but when I tell you he hasn't met me yet, he hasn't met me yet.
Nina, you stood there at the window just staring at him like,
What is that? Don't leave when you see him coming.
Amazing.
he finally came over and unlocked our door and said, fine, get out. Oh, I love that girl. I love her. I love her.
Myra has got into this whole like drawing portraits of like everybody.
So what do you want me to do? What do you want? Commissary.
I felt bad for her and I was like, oh, like, you know, if you draw me a portrait, you know, like we could do a little trade.
What do you like? I need more line paper. Okay. You sell line paper for a portrait?
We made a deal. I'm going to give her a notepad for this portrait for me.
Oh, getting adjusted to that jail life. Next thing you know, it comes to.
So then she calls me over to her and she's like, oh, you know, do you have my pad of paper? It was kind of how she said it. It kind of, I didn't like how she said it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it don't matter how she said it. A favor for a favor. What the damn is my paper? You know what I'm saying? You want me to do this portrait right here? It's done. Where's my paper? How I'm supposed to be like, excuse me, that paper that you promised me or that you said you was gonna give me when I was done with my portrait? Nah, bitch. Hey, where my this jail? It should have been right there. As soon as it's done, it should have been bam, bam. That go to exchange. She mean you don't like how she said it. You the one that offered. If you draw this portrait for me, I have a notebook pad and I can give her my, yeah, Daffy. That ain't her name, but it look like that can be one of her names. You a lawyer.
So I realized everyone's getting a portrait, but nobody's paying for them.
I was gonna say she charged you because you're the only black person in there, but she ain't even white, so she just don't like you, bro. I'm charging you, and it don't matter. We up in jail. You can't tell me what I do with everybody else. You gave it to everybody else free. Why you charging me? Because today Tuesday, bitch. Why does it matter? Do you want this or not? I'm charging you for the photo. That it is what it is. And is that shit in that bottle? But I ain't drinking nothing the same color as my... What is that? If it ain't Pruno, it wouldn't just be out like that. Because Pruno would be kind of that color, but a little lighter and a little greener. But how should... Okay.
AB felt betrayed, and emotions in here are not stable.
Yeah, because I started to feel like we're taking advantage.
You ain't taking advantage of you. She
So
want to
you
charge
think you finna play me? Like, don't take my niceness for weakness. Like, it's a little spice underneath this sugar.
No, it ain't. Put that on.
You don't have to push up on me. I said I was gonna give you your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you get it. Okay. Thank you.
She got pressed in her cell. She got step 2 in her cell, squad. Hey, what about paper at? I drew you this portrait. Where my paper at? I don't know if she treating her like that because she did. It's kind of hard to say, but what you mean don't push up on you? This is a female jail. That's supposed to be a squabble right there. How the hell you gonna say it's spice under the sugar and then 2 seconds later you get pressed in your cell and don't do nothing? But tell her, you gonna push up on me? I give it to you. You ain't gotta...
Take my niceness for weakness.
It's kindness for weakness,
like,
baby.
It's a little spice underneath this sugar.
She said, that's so sweet. It's a little spice underneath this sugar. What, sugar and spice? That shit gotta be mixed. Don't say it's spice underneath the sugar like the sugar ain't mixed with the spice. Cause it's not no spice by itself. We see you kind of soft. That's sugar. You know how you can taste it like, dang, it's sweet, but the aftertaste kind of spicy. That's what you mean? It's spice mixed with this sugar, not it's spice underneath this sugar. You said it wrong. Because you just got pressed in your cell by somebody that's not even about that life. How you know, Ghost? I stereotype. She drawing jail, that's it. And she pressing you about her paper. We ain't talking about money. We talking about writing paper, squad. She getting pressed for the writing paper.
You don't have to push up on me. I said I was gonna give you your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you get it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Where's the spice at?
Police is right here. We ain't supposed to be handing stuff off. You don't press nobody else for nothing else in here.
Yes,
but
you do. Yes,
super
you do.
thick for this notebook of paper. I don't with nobody. And I did that trying to be nice to your stupid ass. But you wanna play with me? Don't play with me, ho.
Uh-oh. Don't play with me, ho. Here comes the lawyer having that nigga come out of
I
her.
did that trying to be nice to your stupid ass. But you wanna play with me? Don't play with me, ho.
Yeah, don't hire her. She gonna walk in there cool. Well, my client did not commit this murder. He was at his girlfriend's house at 7:17 in the morning. How could he have did it? Well, we got your client on camera at 7:17. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna tell me where my client was at? Don't play with me, ho. She gonna snap in court, squad. Don't hire this. Her whole thing is, if y'all been watching these episodes, when she first came in, I'm a lawyer. I want to go in so I can see what my clients deal with firsthand. And whoop-de whoop whoop. This is my, yeah. We not hiring you. You gon'. Like, damn, I'm going to life because of this bitch. Yup. Exactly what your client's thinking, bro.
Play them type of bitch, I told you I was gonna give you your right? Who the think you pressing?
You? What you mean? You mean, why did she press me like that? Not who she
They call my
thinks she
name,
pressing.
we get our tablets, we get told to roll up our stuff, we're going into Gen Pop.
Alright, if I say your name, it's gonna be where you're moving to.
I was extremely nervous walking in, but with the tattoos and my pissed off look, cover for myself a little bit.
Crowley, you'll be in 55 lower. Who's Crowley? You?
Definitely a stressor wondering what to expect with the cellmate because there's so many different backgrounds.
Better than I've seen.
It could definitely be a very bad situation, especially if he outs me as somebody who works in law enforcement. That would be detrimental because then I'm the enemy of every inmate in there.
I'm getting kind of jealous of, like, the cameras in my section haven't moved a lick, but every time I come in here, something's moving.
They don't know what's up.
See, everywhere I go, I think that I'm gonna be a story, and I really do, actually.
The COs really don't know what's going on. That's crazy.
We gotta show you.
They watching 60 Days Deal.
Google is naming that all this stuff started coming.
Oh, snap. How the CEOs up in there doing investing? See, this is why they probably got to be tuned in. Got to put them on the payroll, bro. Even though I know for a fact the reason they don't tell the CEOs because they going to spill the beans to somebody like, yeah, these cameras are 60 days in. The CEOs be working with the inmates, and I know the prison, the warden, they know that, squad. But bro just Googled his name and found him on YouTube. What's the name of that video? He said, look at this.
We gotta show you. Here we go. Google is naming that all this stuff started coming. That's him. Wait, for real? Yeah.
Yeah, you see it?
Look at the tattoos, exactly the same. You don't have your kids tattooed on your chest. It's his real last name. Daniel.
The inmates and the CEOs know Daniel gotta go, bro, before they put him in the blender. Daniel gotta get up out of there before they put him in the blender, bro.
I think they're doing a show on actually now. It's like the camera should follow me. Not that one. This one, not all night long. So this is actually the 60s. He is. Wow.
Oh. Oh.
I would keep my hand. I'll play their game. There you go.
To warn his other colleagues, the other officers, when they come to work, they gonna have a surprise. They gonna have a surprise. Next one finna be good. I'm gonna get that to y'all later, man. 100. Damn.